quick. We're just getting the link shared out real quick. Real quick like. One second, I'm going to be checking out the stream. All right.
Testing.
All right. Cool. I just want to make sure that my voice is being picked up pretty okay. So, we're going back into the Call of Cthulhu today, everybody. I guess, we got everybody that's gonna be watching, which is probably me. But anywho, we're gonna be getting into the game again today. So, without further ado, we're just gonna load right up. Damn, guys, we made some pretty good progress yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, we made some pretty good progress. Hopefully today we can get to at least chapter 14. 10 chapters. I know that's a lot, guys. I know that's a lot.
I know it's a lot, but come on. It's not going to be that much. Not really.
I'm actually going to move the camera a little bit more. Here we go. You guys can see my beautiful, bright, shiny face because I have no, blocker for the light that's right up there. So, my face is going to be pretty fucking bright white. Unless, I do this. But I don't like how much the brim is in my eyeballs. I want to see the game. Alright. into the
Secret
madness
passage.
we go,
Under the
guys.
manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? It's more than just a tunnel. Look. Someone's been here recently.
3 seats.
Before we do that,
Did Charles Hawkins use this place?
well,
Who were the others?
Bruh. He's talking about a secret passageway under the Hawkins house. And then say, does Charles Hawkins use this place?
What is this mask supposed to represent?
Not quite sure.
Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest? This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
There's something else here. Oh. All right, so
This symbol. What does it mean?
Jesus, I got 7 fucking points. That's not right. I ain't got nothing to say about that.
Pierce? Where you going? I can't keep up with you in this darkness.
Are you scared? I want to see how far these steps go.
Who's talking about being scared? I'll wait for you by the door.
What the fuck is that back there? Hold on, cuz this might be a little abrupt, but I moved myself. Go to the main cave. Graphical bug right there. Ah! Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh. Going back that way. Hey, look, it's an elder sign.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
It's not. I guess. Technically,
These paintings must be several centuries old. This monstrous creature must be an allegory. This monstrous creature must be an allegory.
An allegory?
These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep?
Why are you worried about it, my guy?
These buildings seem to have come out of the water.
I looked at all the cave paintings.
There you are again.
Well done, Pierce. And it looks like you found our fugitive. This door is securely shut. I'll look for another passage.
It's an underground cave. We can advance this side.
Yeah, I can see that. You, please excuse me, but given your condition, I'll stick to my idea. I'm not cut out for this kind of acrobatics.
All right. Look for another entrance. I'll try to catch up with our man.
Acrobatics.
Damn it. Time has weakened these structures.
We're gonna go look at the I-Core. Don't worry, everybody. We're going to go look at the I-Core.
I don't have time to search them all. It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale.
That's technically not animal oil, guys. It's animal ichor, which is different. It's blood.
Whatever it came out of is not of this fucking planet, though. Oh.
What's going on here?
Pierce!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Tell us how sneaky snook. There's that painting of me again.
A mass grave.
And you.
I gotta.
The game starts.
I can't breathe. What's happening?
No, damn it!
out of here.
That's gross.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
Well, there's gold.
It's like in my dream.
Okay.
It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
He must be peeing in that bucket in there.
I can't read Latin.
Said he can't read Latin. I'm just gonna let y'all know right now, I'm a little fucking freaked out. I played this game before, but the water in this game gives me a goddamn fucking creepy chills. By the way, the reason why stream is late today, look at me, look at me. I took a nap.
You who sleeps, accept this dream.
There's no other excuse. Just, I took a nap.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsah.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Ooh.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one. Grant him your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls...
I feel him.
Shh. You are gifted indeed, not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth. Bring us more sacred flesh.
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
I almost ran into that dude right there. Oops.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back! Get back!
You asked for it! Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
Caving in. I need to get out of here. My leg!
Well, I can't see our legs, so apparently I'm just gonna assume we have none. It's back there. In the cave. Please, somebody go get our leg for us. Hey, he looks like he's got our legs. Give me my legs. I don't feel very good. Hey, look, the exit. I'm over.
Light! At last.
I'm over. Oh, God. I just want to say this to everybody. I haven't seen that. Normally, I make it out of there. Wee woo. Waiting is the hardest part.
No!
Well, and apparently, we are one
He's having a seizure.
with the eye.
We are one with the I-Core now.
Strong subject.
No.
There, he's opening his eyes.
You saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa! Go easy, my friend.
Your dad, he killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No! What happened to me? Where am I?
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No! No!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
What's up, brother?
Special things for special plays. Oh, he's doing it too. What's up, brother?
No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams. When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awake and free me.
Wow, I've never seen that cutscene before either.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
That I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those 2 myself.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there are sleeping pills left.
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
According to his record, the patient seems to be suffering from psychosis. He gouged his own eyes out in the middle of an attack of delirium. Francis Sanders.
Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
It's that mysterious I-Core shit, though, that's for sure.
The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
You. Yeah, you there. Come here. I don't know what you're doing there.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
what his motive is.
I saw something over there. If I walk, I do not stop. He does not catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not sleep. If I do not sleep, I do not see him. I do not hear him. He does not call me. He does not call.
Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
Sarah Hawkins was interred at Riverside for fits of insanity. A while before her death, she wasn't at her with the fire at the mansion. What?
Dementia? Self-inflicted wounds? Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising.
4 days a month. I think I got the right day. My calculations are always right.
Sorry, I'm just waiting for that guard to walk past again. I have no idea where this motherfucker is. I really have no idea where this motherfucker is.
Get me out! Don't let me sleep in here.
This padlock is too complicated for me. Locked. control wheel to mount on a plumbing system. The green gas leaves from here, and it runs through the whole building. Now for the next step. This lever must turn on the gas machine. This valve controls the pressure.
Dr. Fuller, I repaired your machine best as I can. However, the piping has been damaged, and I fear that gas is escaping. I cannot do any more in such a short time. All I can do is to warn you, if the equipment is put under too much pressure, there's a risk of explosion. Note to staff, last week's incident caused significant damage to the infrastructure, putting a stop to current experiments. This is unacceptable. From now on, the wheels to operate the gas stopcocks must be kept in storage room after each use. Moreover, you must keep the register of
This padlock is too complicated for me. The door is blocked on the other side.
Is there anybody
Come on, buddy.
The piping hasn't burst. Not yet, anyway. I've got to hide before the guards see me.
Fuller's gonna think we did this. We gotta tell him, though.
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
What is the exact nature of the beast you're running away from?
You've got instinct, a sensitivity for the invisible. It puts you in danger. The creature that is pursuing me is not from our world.
After what I've seen so far on this island, I'm ready to believe you.
Don't do that! Do not believe. Or you'll end up like us all.
What happened to you, Sanders?
The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me.
Next
You're
is
talking
Shambler.
about Sarah Hawkins.
Totally forgot about that.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
Sanders! What the hell? I gotta...
Well, he was terminated.
Okay. This is insane. What killed him? Damn! The gas! Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
I've never seen this part of the game before. It's a little bit different than my any of my other playthroughs. That is the Leviathan. That's not Cthulhu. Let me be clear about that.
That nightmare again. I need a drink.
No, you don't.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
Alright. We're going to take a break real quick. Gotta go to potty. Do anything like that. Better do it now. I, on the other hand, am going to grab myself something to drink. Maybe something to munch on. I'll be right back.
Let me get the hat back on, guys. Hope everybody went to the bathroom, did their little intermission stuff. Alright, let's get back into it.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the Force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
I saw people in hoods. They had stolen Mrs. Hawkins' paintings.
Who are you talking about? Why would they do such a thing?
I don't know, but they were a threat. They've taken over the caves under the mansion. They were performing some kind of ritual. One of the entryways was under Charles Hawkins' office.
We suspect Mr. Hawkins of being involved.
My patients believe the old islanders used to worship primitive sea gods. Could they... So you think me gullible?
No, not at all.
What else did you uncover, Mr. Pierce?
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
It seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
I heard you talking earlier.
Why am I not surprised?
I get the impression you two don't get along.
Intrusive and not very clever. Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital, and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller, and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. And all were aware of Mrs. Hawkins' fragility.
Perhaps, but no one would allow a psychiatric internment.
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
Crouching.
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kinds.
Yes, I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying?
Yes.
Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth,
Don't care.
Ethan. And I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew
The
Sarah
dog won't let me
Hawkins,
boop him.
and that's what killed him.
Got him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness than ignorance. Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Why not? Oh my god.
How didn't...
No. No. No.
What a boring load screen. Does anybody ever fucking feel like that? Some of these games have super... I've noticed with Sinking City as well that they have a kind of a poopy load screen, honestly. Yeah, they got some facts on there. But
what can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders?
My name is
I'm a private
Pierce.
detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here.
You know each other?
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
What'd you just do there, cat?
Every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday. I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings.
Yeah.
Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
And let the dog out of the office. Sorry, people.
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
It's terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles now and again.
Luck is obviously very kind to you. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce.
I deduce that your husband already mentioned this dimensional shambler.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
I'm very sorry for the echo this whole time. I didn't realize that it was my TV. Okay, before we go into this, we're gonna spend some points. I have 7 more. Jesus, how did I do that again? We only have 2 more points. The only way to spend points into this is by finding books and stuff.
Did she really care for him after all? Nobody asked me why I just went in there. Hide in the bookshelf thingy. That's locked. That's locked. That's locked. I'm gonna steal your book. Oh, did I not find? Oh, my baby's out there fucking freaking out, apparently. Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. It's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes.
I'll burn it for you. Free of charge.
I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
Just saying. But I'll burn it for you. Free of charge. Burn it off.
I could use one of those. Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing. An old diary.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I have a well-off client in Boston who heard about the death of Francis Sanders and wanted me to size up his estate before making an offer to his widow.
Nice story. Bad lie. Learn how to dupe, Detective. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network, and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say? Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
Go take a hike, Detective.
What were you looking at? Melis Bestiarium. Deceased. Terminated, sir. Not deceased. Terminated. Terminated.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times. These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times. The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery. Why was he so interested in old weapons?
just want y'all to know, I fucking hate this part.
Here's Johnny.
We're gonna do one time for the fans. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this thing? Let's get swifty here. We're gonna do it one time for the fans.
What the hell was that?
Oh, nope. Shake my hand. Shake it. Shake it. We ain't fucking doing this. We're doing it. Sir, can I speak to you? Can I speak to you? I'll get you in. That's the first death. Alright. I must skip this one.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, well, obviously, watch me go. Okay.
What the hell was that?
Let's go, buddy.
There has to be a link. Maybe if I destroy it. What the hell was that?
Don't know, don't care.
Damn. Did it hear that? Maybe I can use this dagger. Damn it!
I think it's the one with the first one we looked at. The first tentacly one. Which means that bitch is standing in the fucking room.
What the hell was that? Damn. Did it hear that?
Yes, it did.
This dagger looks different.
What's the matter with you?
Pimp always stays where a pimp
You
always
sure you won't be
must
needing
stay.
that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Sanders was right. This painting is cursed.
What are you talking about?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
I ran, screamed, broke a pane of glass. You were in the next room and you didn't hear a thing.
If I hadn't heard a thing, I'd still be in the other room. The door was blocked. I got in as soon as I could. I like to look after my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
The creature. This dagger was the only weapon capable of pushing it back. If Hawkins was trying to get rid of this shambler, she might have made contact with Drake. This antique dealer has a good knowledge of the occult. I have nothing to lose by meeting him.
You've got your spunk back. Go where you want. I'm staying here to talk business with Irene.
All right. Check time. Holy shit. That's the stream, everybody. Thank you for watching, tuning in, joining me on this little adventure. Tomorrow's stream, I don't know what we're going to stream tomorrow. It's a toss of the die. Maybe I'll hit stream on my phone and we'll roll the die to see what we get to stream tomorrow. But thank you everyone for tuning in, joining me on this little adventure that we're doing, changing things up, doing the live stream. It's quite enjoyable. I kind of like this whole me interacting and doing this whole thing, and who knows, maybe I just go right to this. But alright, thank you for joining me again. I can't say thank you enough. Like, I really trying to do the pop off with this, and like, I'm trying, people. I'm really trying. Let me know if you guys like this interaction right here that we're doing this. Hold on, let me grab the mic. Let me know if you guys like this whole interaction between me and you guys. It's fun. I like it. I like doing these. Not many people are joining right now, but that's okay. Hopefully we get enough people coming to the channel that we get some subscribers going up. Maybe, just maybe, we'll pop off, hit recommended lists, and people start watching us a little bit more. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.